Harris here of the Dads, Harris and Dave. Today, Dave and I are in Barcelona, Catalonia, having a great visit with two dear friends of ours, Richard and Zavi. As my grandmother was a major influence in my life with respect to cooking, so was my dear friend Richard. Remember those days, Richard? You showed me how to cook and how to make food?
How can one forget?
Well, one of the things Richard always made that I really appreciated and never really understood how to do it myself was how to make his own mayonnaise. So I've asked Richard, since we're here in Catalonia, if he would show me and show you all how he makes his mayonnaise. So do you mind doing that for us today, Richard?
No, I don't. Well, mayonnaise is also aioli. That is Italian. Mayonnaise does not have garlic in it. Aioli does. We're going to make ours with some garlic. It's very simple. It's foolproof. What you want to do first of all is we have 2 egg yolks, and we're going to put these into. Now, I must tell you that it's not every day that you make mayonnaise in an antique Lalique bowl, but here it is. So, the next thing we do is we put some salt in, pinch of salt, like that. Then we're going to put some pepper. You don't have to use pepper, but it's nice. And then we're going to put some garlic in. I'm going to only use about a teaspoon.
Of chopped garlic?
Now we're going to take our whisk and stir this so that it emulsifies. The next thing we do, we're going to put in the most important ingredient outside of the oil. We're going to put in some mustard. Now the thing is, this is Dijon. It's French Dijon. My favorite mustard is the Mao mustard, which is you can get at your local grocery store. Now the next thing is the important thing. We're going to put oil in. This happens to be canola oil. Sometimes you can use olive oil, but I would suggest you make sure it's absolutely fresh olive oil because it can be bitter as it ages. The next thing you want to do is you can use any oil that suits you. You can use Western oil, you can use nut oil, depending on what you want, what your flavor result is going to be, and what you're going to use the mayonnaise for. In this case, this aioli is going to be used for ham sandwiches, and you can use it on cold fish. You can use it any way you like. Anyway, here's the oil. We're going to dribble the oil in very slowly, and it's going to emulsify, you see? It's thickening, and you're going to just stir it. Now you don't have to beat this in any way, just stir. I use a whisk, you can use a spoon, but this is what you're going to be doing when you're making mayonnaise. You're going to be stirring in the oil. I'm going to give you a little hint here. Let's say you have the misfortune of the oil and the egg and everything, separating. You can use this trick for hollandaise sauce too. What you want to do is, let's say this is all separated, it's no good, and we're going to discard it. What you're going to do ultimately is put another egg yolk into a separate bowl, and pour this mixture into that bowl, slowly. This does not seem to be doing what I want it to. So we're going to beat this up a little bit. Aha! So, this is not melding the way it should. This is where we're going to show you the trick. Now, if you'll get me another egg yolk.
Yes, sir.
And another bowl. Make sure it's a Lalique bowl. This, you see, is not working the way it should. Also, while you're out there, get me some vinegar or some lemon juice. Some white oil, some white wine vinegar would be good. I told you before, disaster struck. Apparently I poured the oil too quickly into the egg mixture. So what happened was it separated. Here is the separated in the antique lolly bowl, and here is the result in a plain bowl. Now there's one egg yolk in here. What we're doing is very slowly pouring the results of our last work into this, so that, and now it's emulsifying, you see? Better.
It happens.
Anyway, here we go. Here we go. So now we're getting our emulsified mayonnaise. Now, clean this out of here. Put this on the side. Now, here we are. Now that's what mayonnaise is. This is aioli and mayonnaise. It's all made. We can add a little more oil, slowly. Very slowly. Whip it up.
Can I help you?
Sure. Go ahead. That's it. Sorry, stop. Now this gets pretty stiff.
So I'm slowly adding the oil to the mixture for you.
There. Now see how it's working? Here comes the mayonnaise. There it is. We don't have to use the rest of it.
All right.
Now, there is your mayonnaise. What we're going to do is take, you can do this with lemon juice, or I would say white vinegar. We're going to use some white wine vinegar. We're going to put a little bit, maybe a teaspoon in there, and then we're going to stir it. This is going to give it a little piquancy, which is
piquancy. What is piquancy?
piquant, sort of tempting.
Oh.
Now there you are, my dears. There is some mayonnaise. Try it.
Let's taste it. Oh my God, Richard. Delicious. Thank you so much for teaching us how to make mayonnaise today. The Dads, Harris and Dave. Or Dinner with the Dads coming soon.